Hi again everyone, it's me again. It's Friday, so that means I have a floor workout for you today. If you're new to the WOD vlog, Floor Work Friday is workouts that require no equipment. The only thing they require is a floor, so you can do this workout anywhere. If you're on the go, you're traveling, or just can't make it up to the gym, you don't have any equipment at home, you can still get your workout in, still get your gains in, and keep up with your fitness goals. So today will be a pretty quick workout. We have a 3-movement circuit. We're gonna start with some bear crawl variations, and then we're gonna move into some interesting squat variations. Should be lots of fun. Hopefully it won't take up too much of your day. This workout should take you somewhere in the realm of 10-15 minutes, maybe 20 if you add an extra circuit in there. So let's go ahead and get started with the demonstrations. So the first thing we're gonna do is something I call a bear crawl to a sumo squat. So we're not really crawling here, maybe we could call it bear position to sumo squat. But what you're going to do is you're going to be in the bear position. And what that means is, as opposed to push-up position like this, you're going to be slightly more aggressive like so, like you're going to do a bear crawl. But we're not actually going to do a bear crawl. What I'm going to do is I'm going to slowly walk my hands back while trying to keep my body on the same plane, or my torso, my toes and hips, on the same plane. So I should slowly walk back into a sumo squat. Come back out into my bear crawl position. So I would definitely take your time with this. Make sure that you're kind of hanging out in that sumo squat position, getting a nice stretch in there as well. Make sure you're keeping your core tight, so you're keeping your spine nice and neutral. Don't arch your back or stick your butt up in the air too high. Avoid the temptation to, sometimes I have people, they won't keep their body on the plane. They'll stick their butt up in the air, they'll come up here and then squat. You want to remember to keep your body nice and low, close to the floor. So you just kind of come back into the squat right here. If you need to, you can do it with a wall behind you so that your butt kind of hits the wall, and you can lean back up against the wall if you need that assistance with your squat position. As far as the rep scheme goes, you're just going to do 10 reps of that. It's not a whole lot of reps, so like I said, I encourage you to take your time with it, and then after you get 10 reps of that, you'll be able to move on to the next exercise. So now we're going to do a bear crawl variation. So I'm going to back up real quick, just to demonstrate to you guys. I call this bear waddle. So I start with my feet quite wide, about as wide as I can comfortably get them, or in other words, as wide as I can get them before it's a stretch. Then I'm going to lean down, keeping my back nice and flat, hinging at the hips. And I'm going to crawl in this position. Another thing to notice here is I'm keeping my knees straight and locked out. That forces me to have to use my glutes and my external rotators, so as my extensors in my hip, to pick my leg up and move it without bending my knee. That is going to help you as far as being able to open your hips up enough to comfortably sit in that squat position. So if you're having trouble with the sumo squat earlier, this exercise over time will help you improve your squat position, because it's activating the muscles that help you to pull your knees and hips into that position. As far as reps go, just count every time you move one hand and one foot. So what I mean by that is I've moved one hand and one foot. Call that 1 rep, 2, 3, and so on. You're gonna do 20 reps. So take your time, keep your form nice and tight, keep your back nice, flat, and neutral. Should be a pretty fun exercise. So once you get 20 reps of that, then we'll move on to the last exercise of the circuit. So this last exercise of the circuit is a little less mobility based and a little bit more strength based, but we're still getting a little bit of mobility out of it, just like those first 2 exercises that we went through. So this is called Cossack squat. It's similar to a side lunge, just with some subtle differences. So my stance is going to be about as wide as it was with the bear waddle a moment ago, maybe a little more narrow. As you do this exercise more, you'll kind of get a better feel of where your feet should be. The first time you do it, your feet might slide around a little bit, just when you find that nice position that fits your anatomy. So if a side lunge is this, the main difference is going to be what my straight leg or opposite leg does. So the Cossack squat, I'm wanting to get deep enough that my hip is at the height of my knee, lower if you can. I've got my hands in fists up here by my chest, just keep my center of gravity nice and concentrated. This just improves my balance. So as I'm squatting down, I'm going to rotate this leg outward so that by the time I get to the bottom, this foot should be pointing to the sky. So that should look something like this. The other side. So you'll see I had to push my heel out there a little bit because my feet weren't quite wide enough. Working hard to keep my chest up and my shoulders back. So I want you to not worry about lunging to the side as much. You'll move to the side naturally. Focus on squatting straight down. Trying to aim your shoulders on the imaginary line between your heels. Trying to keep all that lined up. So the big thing to emphasize with the Cossack squat is that you're not lunging, so you're not focusing on moving laterally, you're focusing on moving down. That's the key difference between a side lunge and a Cossack squat. It's in the name. You're squatting, not lunging. And just remember to rotate that one leg out as you go. That's going to allow you to activate your glutes and hamstrings in such a way that'll help you support weight better. That's the difference between it being a stretch and being a strengthening exercise. It's activating the muscles rather than stretching them. So as far as our rep scheme goes with the Cossack squat, you're going to get 10 reps on each leg. I would recommend doing 10 consecutively on each leg, but if you want to alternate, that's good too. Or maybe you do 5 at a time on each leg, so you do 2 sets on each leg of 5 reps continuously, of course. So once you get 20 reps on the Cossack squat, you'll take a 60 to 90 second rest, and then you'll move back to the first exercise, and you'll circuit that 2 more times for a total of 3 circuits or rounds. All right, everyone, so that is a wrap for Floor Work Friday. It's been a great week of WODs. I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching the videos. I'm gonna go review the rep scheme just very briefly, and then I'll let you guys go. So you're doing 3 movements. You're starting with the bear position to sumo squat. You'll do 10 reps of that. Then you have the bear waddle, 20 reps of that, followed by the Cossack squat, 20 reps of that, or 10 reps on each leg, rather. You'll rest 60 to 90 seconds after you've completed all 3 of those exercises, and then you'll begin again with the bear position to sumo. You'll do a total of 3 circuits, so this workout should take you in the realm of 15 minutes. Shouldn't take a whole lot of time. This would be a very good workout to do as say like a warm-up to your climbing session, or something to do maybe first thing in the morning when you wake up, because it is a nice mobilizer too, so kind of get those joints nice and opened up, get you ready to move for the day. If you guys have any questions, as always, reach out to me on the Instagram, trg_fitness, or email me directly at caveman@tylerrockgym.com. I would love to help you out and answer any questions that you might have. Don't forget, we have group workout classes here at the gym, 6 p.m. weekdays. We have some strength and conditioning classes. We have some core and balance classes. That's all on the calendar online, so be sure to check that out and drop in and come work out with us. That is it for Floor Work Friday. I will see you guys again on Monday for a fun kettlebell workout. And I hope you guys enjoy your weekend.